It's time to peek behind the curtains of Season 5. Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Asha Media TV. For those of you that are new here, my name is Asha. This is where I like to watch, react, and review a variety of stuff related to sci-fi, fantasy, and comic books. So in today's video, I am going to peek behind the curtains of Season 5, as I had mentioned in my intro. I've collected confidently and without any fear of spoilers 6 videos on YouTube that I want to watch and react to and share my reaction with you. But of course, I do need to put up my spoiler warning there for you on the screen and also let you know spoilers ahead, spoilers ahead, spoilers ahead, just in case you accidentally clicked on this video and you thought it was a spoiler-free thing. It is not. Spoilers ahead related to The Expanse. And not just to Season 5, it's possible that other scenes from the series as a whole may be shown in these videos that I'm going to be watching. So, can't make any promises. You've been warned. Okay, so I'm going to now get ready to press play on these videos. Timestamps are in the description box below if you want to skip somewhere in particular. I am presuming a large portion of you have already seen the videos that I'm going to be watching. Original links to those videos, of course, are in the description box below as well. So without further ado, I'm going to press play and hopefully you'll join me in watching these videos related to The Expanse. Let's go. Okay, so video number 1 is The Expanse Season 5 blooper reel. 4 out of the 5 videos are from Amazon Prime Video's official channel. Okay, links in the description box, as I said before. And so, yeah, I'm sure most of you have seen these videos already, but I haven't, so let's get to it. I'm going to do my countdown that I normally do because it helps me for editing purposes, all right? Just letting you know why I do that. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1, play.
So, how the hell are you? How's civilian life? Work?
I'm kind of sorry. I drank way too much.
What did you drink? I hope it was water in that cup.
The act of observing.
That's Schrodinger's parrot.
Really?
Then does he actually exist at all? Fuck! You want some? Eat it, fucker.
Wow.
What about me?
Where's your gun? Where's your gun at?
Sorry.
No, wait.
Wait. No, that's yours.
I know.
Wait, I thought I did give you the drink. What did I do? Did I say you?
Continuity's a bitch.
Oh, okay. All right. Fuck it. Let's do it again.
A meteor hit Africa.
All I see is red.
Maybe it's
I hope they show more of that acting.
No more special treatment and no more
Tiny.
fucking graft from you, Bill. What is it, Bill? Sorry!
Oh, that's it? All right, let's pause it there. Well, disappointing. It wasn't even close to funny. It was like, cute, you know? Wah. But you know, it just makes me think that, and I'm just throwing my 2 cents out there, not trying to start a debate of anything, but I personally think they should have recast Alex. Although I do think that the death they wrote for him was very fitting to the circumstance. I definitely agree with that. I just feel like in a sense where it's like, I feel the character should not be tied always to the actor. And I don't want to go on a tangent about it because like there's other characters I'm thinking of where the actor has passed on where they've decided not to continue the character and I feel it's a disservice. And in this case, I kind of feel the same thing where they should have continued Alex's journey through another actor. Yes, it'd be weird at first, you know, we'd all have to get used to it. But it's about Alex. It's about that character and what he brings to the table of being part of the Rossi team. And considering the fact that now I found out that season 6 is the final season, all the more so they should have just allow Alex's character to move on with another really good actor and not give Cas Anvar that influential power in a sense to hold on to the representation of that character. Even though, you know, despite his personal problems, you know, he delivered a great Alex Kamal. It's just that, I don't know. It's like there's an ownership to it that doesn't belong to Mr. Anvar. Do you know what I mean? Maybe some of you might empathize with what I'm saying, but it's my 2 cents. My 2 cents. I would have preferred if they recast rather than completely get rid of the character. But anyway, I'm going to move on to video number 2 coming up. Video number 2. This is the Expanse cast versus NASA scientists space trivia. Sounds like fun. Let's go. All right, 3, 2, 1, play.
Hi folks, we're here playing Are You Smarter Than an Astronaut with an actual astronaut. And
I'm probably going to get all the answers wrong. Are you... Yeah, okay.
First question. Astronauts can burp in space.
I think they can.
Why wouldn't you not be able to?
Does the gas rise?
Zero gravity.
Okay.
I'd say it's true then.
True, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go for true.
I say
go on a
true.
limb and say false. Now, I'm an astronomer, not a biologist, but I'm thinking maybe gravity is necessary to orient it, but...
Oh! Okay, The lack of gravity means the air in the astronaut's stomach doesn't separate and rise up from
One
ingested
point to
food.
you.
Okay.
Nothing to us. Get it right next time.
Alright.
there are no fences surrounding Area 51. I mean,
That
how
is
do you keep
true.
aliens in?
That I know.
Yeah.
That's for
I'm
sure
gonna say
true.
It's true.
Yeah, I'm gonna say true.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say false because I swear I saw like a really terrible special
No,
about Area
I saw
51
recent
on
footage.
cable TV,
There's no
and
fence.
They were standing outside a fence, so I'm gonna
Unless
say
they've recently put some fence up. Ah, yes. Hey, at least I got one right. Science cameras and
The
sensors.
whole
Believe that.
storming of Area 51 might change that. Because you know, that's happening here pretty soon.
The inventor of the super soaker was a NASA scientist. I'm not sure. They're
Think about it.
nerds and they like stuff like that.
She says true, I say true.
Super soaker.
Don't listen to her.
Okay, true.
I can see being true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Agree with us. You're a gangster.
I can see being true.
Remember how you had those pump up rockets as a kid that you would
Yeah.
fill with water and they fly up?
Yeah, I got one of
And
those.
that's all dependent on building in pressures and
Yeah.
fluid flow.
Yeah.
It strikes me as the kind of thing that a NASA scientist
Me
would
too.
kind of do
scientist
for
Yeah,
fun to understand
okay.
the fluid dynamics. So
I'll buy
that's
it.
why I'm saying true.
Ah, okay. Lonnie Johnson.
Well done, team. We're winning. You're
We are
losing.
I agreed with you. There are no losers in space.
Astronauts grow taller in space because there's no gravity compressing their joints.
Yes. Season
I
1.
think I know this.
Many of you taught me that in the comments.
Asteroids they grow taller because there's no gravity.
You get
That
shorter
would-
throughout the day because gravity's pushing on you, so. What he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, what she said.
Okay.
That's-
Yeah.
The arcade game Space Invaders sparked a coin shortage in Japan.
What?
You know this? I would
For
never.
real?
I'm gonna go
Okay.
with true because
I'll believe
personally,
Sorella.
I've
She
never
seems like
heard
she's
anything
convinced.
Too weird to not have happened in Japan.
I agree.
We love you, Japan.
78 to 79. Wow.
Okay.
All because of an arcade game.
Astronauts can eat spicy food in space and not feel the repercussions.
True.
You're
I don't believe that.
confident, bro.
I'll go with false.
Based
I
off
don't think so.
with the burps and everything, right?
But
It's
biology's
not
still
like
biology,
a
maybe.
that's out.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Biology is still biology to some degree.
No, we'll stick with it.
Yeah. I'm a team player.
Yeah, that's okay.
Are you? Are you?
Oh, wow.
Whoa! Nice!
And the winner of this game, and I'd just like to reiterate that the title is Are You Smarter Than a NASA Scientist? Is the cast of The Expanse!
We
Those glasses on
Hey,
Steven
more
is
power to you.
We're not
Well-
we're not smarter than you, but we got lucky, I guess.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching us. Be smart and stuff. Subscribe. to
Be
Amazon
smart and
Prime
stuff.
Video on YouTube.
Okay, cool. I like that. That was good. Short and sweet, but fun. I gotta look for more videos like that. And I got a couple of answers right, surprisingly. Alright. Let me know in the comments what you thought of that video. And did you get all the questions right? I'm sure 99.9% of you did, right? Okay, next video coming up. Video number 3 is titled The Expanse Cast and Good Customer Service. It's just under 2 minutes. Got my curiosity. I see here Eva Sorella holding some bananas. I think she's trying to sell them. And the thumbnail had Wes Chatham doing just smiling. So let's see what it's all about. All right, 3, 2, 1, play.
It's healthy, it's delicious, it's great for your brain.
All right, gang, step right up and welcome to the Amazon biosphere.
Let me be the first to welcome you, Belta.
Oh, they have to like pretend to work
Please
somewhere?
partake in this bounty Earth provides us with. Here you are, my dear. Have a nice day.
I'm the new security here in this dog park. Keep your eyes open.
You ever had this
Dog
coffee?
park.
My computer's not turning on. I can't figure it out.
Okay, let me see what I can do.
You see
course
in
she's
Breaking
tech-
Bad,
Tech
come
help.
to me. You understand?
Aww.
Hey, hold on. Hey. What's in the bag?
Rossi blend. It's unbelievable.
Coffee.
Fresh herbs. That'll add some zest to my lasagna.
Did you even try restarting it?
No.
Go on in, Jameson. Like the whiskey.
Best brew in the system.
This job is so low
All you have
stakes.
to do is press a button.
Move in, people. You got work to do.
There you are. Don't be greedy. Get the hell out of here.
You stay in character?
Thanks.
Except for drummer. Aww.
You're not that dog. You're not that dog.
Oh, this little pooch, she's so cute. That's so adorable. Oh, I like that. I think that was it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was it. Yeah. Okay. Ah, that was adorable for like a short clip. I like stuff like that. It's cute. Drummer, she's there smiling at the customer service desk. That to me, they should have been like, no, you have to be in character. I could see her trying to greet them with a frown. Okay, people. Next video coming up. Video number 4, 4. It is titled Unbox the Plot. The Expanse. Just a bit over 3 minutes. Sounds curious. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Play.
Closer together.
Okay.
Dion's there.
We're the cast of The Expanse.
They're all in costume, so they probably
we
were
are
shooting this
unboxing
in
the
between
plot.
scenes.
Yeah, okay.
Hang on, guys.
Oh, they gotta guess what's in the box?
It sounds like.
What do you think?
The proto-molecule.
Obviously.
Oh, maybe we should.
A toy version. That'd be awesome.
I think there's going to be a hat.
I think it's a puppy.
I think there's going to
I hope it's not a puppy.
be a model of the Rocinante snack.
It looks
Like
actually
astronaut food?
Yeah, like space snacks.
Oh, like space ice cream.
Yeah, space snacks.
I'm gonna think.
No,
Yeah.
space ice cream.
Lasagna.
Lasagna. That's
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna
Alexa.
open it.
Maybe there's Alexa.
Alex's lasagna.
Funny if like
You don't want me to help open a box.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on.
One by one.
I like that effect.
I'm kidding.
Wow.
Moon shoes.
moon shoes.
Is that a real Amazon product?
And easy to learn. Fully adjustable straps. Maybe
Whoa,
like
sales must have
little
skyrocketed if it is.
keep us on the floor
Yeah.
in 0G.
Oh, already in future.
Oh, this looks familiar.
That.
Right too.
Is it a
Wow.
Ross toy?
Really?
Oh my god, ice cream sandwiches.
Oh wow.
Nah, really.
Everybody have a bite.
In a bag?
Down.
Oh,
Okay. Dehydrated?
Ice cream sandwich?
I guess. Ice cream cracker.
I've never heard.
Oh, they don't look good either.
That's the most disgusting thing I've ever
I don't know what
had.
they're talking about. Thank you.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And you just, I don't like these.
Coffee,
Oh,
of
I know what
course.
this is.
What Alex makes his lasagna in.
Well done. Well done.
Oh, lasagna.
Seriously, can I buy this stuff or what?
That was mine.
Well, we have to try everything. Right?
Drink.
Hello.
This for later.
You taking this one?
Okay.
You get 2 more.
Make him tequilas.
Big Smoking Guns carries this around.
Coffee. Steven.
Coffee!
Yes. A little coffee on the Rossi.
Oh, it's
Seriously, if they had their own brand of
Thanks for
coffee
helping
related
us
to the TV
unbox the
show,
plot.
it would be a massive hit.
Expanse!
Cool. Oh my gosh, I want all the merch possible. I'm just so surprised there's not that much merch related to this show. They've got to at least put up a line of something by the time season 6 comes around. Come on, people. Amazon, don't you want to make some money? You know what I mean? Doesn't make any sense to me. Let me know in the comments if you had to only get one piece of merch. Seriously, don't cheat and give me like 5 of them. One that's related to the Expanse that will mean something to you. What would it be? I know for myself, really, honestly, as much as I like toys and stuff, but I know because I'm also a coffee drinker, I would love one of the mugs they have on the show. Alex's mug with the Rocinante picture on it, and perhaps the names of all of the Rossi crew. As like maybe like a plaque, a little mini plaque on the mug. Ooh, yeah, right? That sounds good. If Amazon gets to see this video, there's an idea for you for merch. All right, people. Second last video coming up. Video number 5. So this one is called The Expanse Cast Shares Their Craziest Dreams. That sounds really interesting. And it's a way for me to kind of get a little bit more personal with these actors. What are they dreaming about? If they all have a dream related to space, that'd be hilarious. Maybe that's the point. Let's see. All right, 3, 2, 1, play.
Well, this dream is like I saw. It's the only dream I can think of right now, so I'll say it.
I went over to be like, oh my
That
God,
effect behind them, the green screen, it's
and nobody
hilarious.
was talking to me. I think that they hated me in the dream.
It really changed the way I view the world because now I feel like I can empathize with a lot of different parts of my body. That's weird.
What kind of dream did you have?
I'm Frankie Adams from The Expanse, and the craziest dream I've ever had is one time when there was like a rainbow in the back, there were all these houses. I was moving into a unit and it was old French kind of pattern carpet, patterned walls, old vintage furniture, and my neighbours were Stephen Strait, Wes Chatham, Dominic Tipper, Sharik Dashlet, Kara G.
Really?
It must have been working that day.
Okay.
I dream about them a
That
lot.
explains it.
And everyone had really distinct, strange units themselves. Like Wes's one was completely yellow. Steve's one was like, had no walls, it was just all glass. So we could spy on him. Dom's one looked a lot like mine, so did Kara's. Then we all got together and it was a party. And then
That's
I
not a
woke
bad
up
dream.
and felt incredibly weird because I realized, once again, that my castmates were in my dream. It's happening quite frequently, I think. I think my dream means that I'm in love with everyone that I work with, deeply.
Nothing wrong with that.
I am Shoreau Dashlu from The Expanse, and the craziest dream I've ever had is I was somewhere in the sky, and I was carried by 2 angels. And I kept asking, where are you taking me? And they never answered my question.
And that's it?
Then I woke up and felt like, was it a dream? because it was so vivid. I still felt like I'm in a limbo situation, somewhere between Earth and the sky. And for a couple of minutes, I was wondering, was it for real? Until today, every time I think about this dream, I
Maybe she
wonder,
was lucid
was it
dreaming.
my ego flying to the sky? Or I was truly taken by the two angels for sightseeing in the sky? I'm still wondering.
Hey, my name is Josiah Chase Owens from The Expanse, Season 5. The craziest dream I've ever had. I have a lot of crazy dreams, but I'll give you one of them.
So do I.
was running from somewhere. Maybe it was a heist, but a bunch of people were chasing me, and I ended up in a skate park. I've never skateboarded in my life, ever. But I went through an entire chasing. I was running up those half pipes, hopping over. I was doing parkour that I cannot do. I woke up with my heart pounding. And this was like 10 years ago. I remember this. It was a long time ago. I've had a lot of dreams since then. A lot. I don't feel like I'm doing a really good job at describing how insane this was. It was just constant moving. It's like people coming at me from every which way. Rah, rah,
The animation
I
of
was
this
just
is
running.
absolutely
I couldn't fight though,
amazing.
so that was weird. I would try and go towards someone and then immediately have to run away. So I felt a little bad about that. It didn't make me feel too confident in my standing up for myself, but running I was really good at. I was very good at running, very fast, I learned. I don't remember how my dream ended at all. I rarely remember how my dreams end. They often cut off right in the middle. Almost like a Sopranos ending. Cut to black. And just like, what?
Oh,
Great.
there's a spoiler
Yeah,
for The
that's
Sopranos.
basically how my dreams end.
Never seen it.
Hi, I'm
Thanks.
Nadine Nicole from The Expanse. In the craziest dream I've ever had, I was running away from people with guns who were shooting at me, and I got through to a beach right
like how
before
they
the
draw
ocean.
them.
And the whole view was sepia. And there was this big, gigantic storm brewing. So wind and sand blowing everywhere, and a huge tidal wave coming at me. And all I felt was like peace, like eye of the storm. Like I just felt so serene in the middle of this sand, wind, tidal wave storm coming at me while people were coming to kill me from behind. And I just walked straight into the water. And then all of a sudden there was hundreds of people behind me following me into the water, but they all had big helmets on, like those old tank helmets that you could breathe in
unknown
underwater.
aggressors are
And I
after
didn't
her.
have a helmet. And we just walked
Inform.
down and down and down. And they all had their helmets on and were breathing. And I could just breathe underwater. And we got to this little like kind of magical land where there's all of this kelp forest looking up like 100 feet to the top of the ocean where I could see sun rays coming through the top. And I knew that I was supposed to like lead these people to this magical
that's a
kelp
very
forest where they would be safe
specific
and they could
dream.
breathe underwater.
Worthy of a novel.
Then I woke up and felt like I could do anything because I could get away from, you know, evil and breathe by myself underwater and go somewhere beautiful and serene.
I'm Dominique Tipper from The Expanse, and the craziest dream I've ever had is, now this is quite deep and weird. I grew up on this council estate in East London, and I used to have this dream that it was like this post-apocalyptic version of it, where I was being like chased by zombies and like was running around in this nightdress. And
It
think
reminds me
had
of a British
maybe
movie,
this weird emotional
it's not
connection
coming to my
to
mind
something,
right now.
things that
But
happened there.
John
Like nothing
Boyega's in it.
sad, but I
And it
then
takes place
one
in
day
East
had
London.
this dream, the same kind of version of the dream, but like the sky had cleared and there was
monsters and
sunlight,
shit.
and I was like in a different color dress, and everybody was like normal, and then I never had the dream again. Then I woke up and felt, actually after that last one, relief. Because when I used to have the recurring dreams, the nightmare ones were horrible. And I was always running away from someone in the dream. It was the same thing over and over again. And then it just stopped after the nice version of it. So something must have cleared up emotionally. And I was like, well, that's done. That's a chapter of my dream life closed. Over and out.
That's a nightmare. That's not a dream.
I'm Stephen Strait from The Expanse, and a crazy reoccurring dream that I have. I'm standing on a beach in a cove, and there's cliffs around me on all sides. And there's a giant tidal wave that is about 1,000 feet high. It looks like a skyscraper. That comes in and washes me out to the ocean, and then drops me back on the beach.
And Proto Miller shows up.
And I wake up feeling relieved.
I would love that.
That I'm back on the beach. I have been having this reoccurring dream for a number of years. I don't know how many.
I've
So
had
feel
one
free to
too.
psychoanalyze
I'll share it with
me
you
at
guys
your
after
will.
this.
Online. Don't judge. Stop judging me.
You are judged.
When I think of like the most powerful dream I ever had, when I was growing up, my best friend in the world, his dad was an airplane mechanic, and they had this big hangar at the Lawrenceville, Georgia airport. Me and Joe, it's where we learned a lot about how to work on things. And anyway, he passed away in a car accident. So one day I had a dream, and I was walking past the airport, and my friend Joe was standing on an airplane, and he was working on an airplane. And I said, Joe, and he turned around, and he saw me, and he goes, Wes! And he jumped off the plane, he came, he gave me a big hug, and I was like, oh my God. I said, you know you're dead, right? And he goes, yeah, I know I'm dead. And I said, well, was it hard, or what's it like? What happens afterwards? And he goes, it's so beautiful. Such a beautiful thing. And that's all I remember from that dream.
Nice.
You know, I
Comforting.
think about that dream all the time, and it still gives me over one piece. And I never really gave much thought to what happens after that. And he was directly aware. He knew that he was dead. I don't know if that was my subconscious trying to tell me something or what it meant, but it was one of the most beautiful experiences I've had.
I know a
I'm
group of
Keon
people that would
Alexander from
actually
The
think
Expanse,
it's
the craziest
the dead
dream
literally
I've
trying to
ever
reach
had.
him.
I thought I woke up, but from the vantage point of a different part of my body. And I did not know what the hell was going on. It was very, very scary. But then I realized that I was actually on my knee. I was looking from my knee out into the world. And I mean, I got some leg hair, so there was a little foresty. It was very strange. And then I blinked and I woke up from a different vantage point. And I don't know what led to this, and I don't know what happened in my life that actually made this a part of my dream world, something that I needed to learn, I don't know. And then I woke up and I felt like I had done a major psychedelic journey.
Of course Keon woke up as a knee. That existential man. Oh my God.
No, but honestly, it made me see things from different vantage
It's
points.
that type,
I constantly
huh?
imagine what it would be like to view the world from the perspective of a little ant or from a tuna fish or whatever. It's useful as an actor.
Sure. It's a wacky dream.
What do you guys think this means?
Let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, give it a like, leave a comment, subscribe.
And most importantly, watch The Expanse now on Amazon Prime Video.
Okay, so those are those crazy dreams. What'd you think of that, huh? I'll just say mine, it's not very long like theirs. I've had reoccurring dreams over the years, literally spans, I think the first time I had it, I was around 13 or 14. And then I had it again when I was close to 25 at that time, because I remember I didn't turn 25 yet. Yeah, so I basically have a reoccurring dream of being at a funeral. I don't know whose funeral. I'm just there. And it's raining frogs. Just frogs. Frogs everywhere. And I'm there with an umbrella. And I remember feeling just completely nonchalant. I'm just neutral. And there's just frogs everywhere. Raining frogs. And I would have that dream reoccurringly over the years. I haven't had it in a while. The last time I had it, I can't remember, but it hasn't been recent. But it's been recurring, over the last decade or so, to the point that I can say it's a crazy dream of mine. Don't know what it means. I'm not into that stuff of reading dreams. But if you want to read it, you let me know. I hope it's not forecasting anything bad. But raining frogs. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you want a brief summary of your crazy dream. Yeah. Okay, people. Last video coming up. Okay, so this last video is from TV Guide. It's called The Expanse Stars Rewatch the Show's Best Scenes. I would be shocked if at least one of you have not seen this video. I mean, it's very rare you get to see actors watch scenes from the shows they're on. So I'm really excited to see what scenes we're going to see, what scenes are they going to watch, what's their commentary. All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, play.
Burn.
Yeah.
Burn.
The oppressor personified.
Which is hilarious because he's like the sweetest human being who ever lived. You know, just like...
Oh, they're just looking at clips? Okay, anyways, we'll see.
We get on that ship and chances are we're never coming out.
This is all when we don't trust each other and we don't know each other at this point.
I remember
Such
when
short
we were shooting this, it was something I was so excited about because I'd been a fan of the books for so many years, and it was such it is the pivotal kind of domino from the beginning that just sets off this enormous chain of events.
He must have lost his mind in joy when he got the part of Holden.
So this was like one of the first days where we were in the suits and we all realized how hot they were at this point. Just like sweating bullets. We've now been sweating for 6 years in those suits afterwards.
I actually love this scene because it demonstrates how each of the characters are always operating on what they think is the right thing to do. Even as you go on in the series, we still kind of all stick to that in a way, in the kind of micro in the Rosie crew.
It really does show that, doesn't it? I mean, like the values of every person, and you really do see the dynamics very early on. It's such a trip to see. It's been a very long time since I've seen footage, from this, and it just makes me think of just how far this crew has come. I mean, you know, at this point in the story, they really don't know each other at all. They're at each other's throats, and to see where they start and to see all the growth individually and as a unit from here is such a trip to see.
Should I smoke them? We're dead anyway.
When I was casting for the role of Naomi, one of the things Ty said to me was like, we needed to make sure we had someone that could like stand up to Stephen Straight in a scene and not like cower. And when we started filming these scenes, I was like, oh, this is why. Because Naomi and Holden are just literally at heads, you know, for pretty much the whole of the
it's
first
the way
season.
she stood up to Holden at that time that really
I guess
endeared
that
me
was
to
a
her.
really important characteristic for Naomi Dub. We have no problems there, do we, Steve?
Nope, none there.
Glad I didn't have to kill you, brother.
Me too.
God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God.
Oh boy, okay.
Watch it.
Okay.
How bad could it be?
Oh, it's bad, huh?
Pretty bad.
We said no more secrets, but I've still got one.
Whatever it is, we'll be all right.
Will we?
Wow.
I love how divisive that moment became, not only between Naomi and Holden, but just in the Rosie crew, and then even when looking at how Belters think their oppression should be dealt with. And especially with what is going on in the world today, like the Expanse is so allegorical anyway, but just this really true moment of Naomi wanting better for her people. And I like this little bit of radicalism from her of trying to steal back power for her people, even at the cost of all of the relationships around her. And I still watch it and I'm quite proud because I think it's a real moment of courage actually for her.
I didn't destroy our sample.
It's such a pivotal moment for the family of the Rosie crew. I think on a certain level, Holden understands where she's coming from after she tells him. It's just the fact that she didn't tell him, and it's that internal betrayal that it's really, I think, within the whole framework of the series, it's the closest that the family really comes to breaking apart.
Yeah, it's that choice for her of like, do you kind of betray the people you love or betray your people at large.
Right.
This is a trait of belters, to put each other first and work together for the betterment. And I love that she done that, like, and it was just to try an attempt to even out the playing field using the tools that the earth used to oppress them. I think that's, in her head, she felt that's the only way to do it.
Earth has it, Mars has it, and the belt needs it too.
Again, kudos to the Expanse, to the writers, for dealing with these topics head on, and then being able to reflect the world as a mirror back at itself almost. I love that about this show.
The other thing that I love about all of this as well is that, you know, no matter who it is and where they're coming from, everyone feels like they're doing the right thing. You know, it's like there's there's a point on every side. You know, you see it so intimately within these two people who are both trying to do the right thing, and it nearly tears them apart. I think it's a really powerful scene.
Rosa.
Oh, she was amazing in this season.
Rosa. Also, I've never found a spaceship landing so pretty before in my life.
So beautifully done.
Moment is amazing.
Do you remember rehearsing this, Dom?
Yes.
We were rehearsing it in the hallway in my building.
Yeah, I was like, this is stupid. I can't imagine what this is like. I didn't realize this would be such a tender moment. And I think that's why I didn't really give it much, like, I didn't have much time for rehearsals with this. I was like, she's just stepping out onto Earth. But the way it's all slowed down, and the kind of navigation of everything that's hitting her, like the senses, the balance, the horizon, the sight, like that, I feel like you really get.
I would have loved
we were just in a
to
green
know
screen,
the direction
green
she was
studio.
given by
It's
the
just
director.
like, lol, but I love this like symbolism of like a rebirth as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Coming out of the confines of space and what this means for all of us now.
And the promise of what it could mean for not only just, you know, the Belters as a whole, but like for these two people, you know, like
these lovers.
It is such an intimate moment between these two. And it also speaks to the fact that, you know, all of these, you know, 1,000 or so gates have opened up and all of this potential is out there. And the Belters, once again, for most of them, can't take advantage of it. And they're being cut out of it because they can't live in atmosphere, many of them, you know, and it ends up playing a major piece in terms of the
and if they do adapt
going forward
according to Drummer,
for everybody.
Even when you look at the way the Belters are, like Naomi's always in this place, which also speaks to my own thing of being mixed race, of like, are you for the belt? Are you a black person? Like, whose side are you on? When you're part of both worlds, and navigating that is a really beautiful thing I've got to embody without it directly being about me being a mixed race black woman.
And I think, you know, also too, it speaks to that amazing quality in the writing that there's no monoliths. You know, it's like there are differing opinions within every group in this show, and all of them are justified.
Everyone's flawed.
It probably explains a lot of the
you bounce in between
varying opinions in the comment section. I noticed.
I think sometimes when we talk about representation, we forget about the flawedness of humans, the fact that we don't just want to see a strong black woman trope. It's like, no, we want to see a black woman who is ripped from her family and is navigating that and has privilege and that makes wrong decisions and does the right thing, and you still in love with her at the end of it. Because I think too often
Marvel.
when we try to diversify in Hollywood or on shows, we try and portray the most wholesome version of that, or the most palatable version of it. And that's where you run into problems, where I think what this show does is just give you humans flawed or everything out every step of the way. No one's got it all the way together. And I love that. Love that about it.
I love that too. Amen.
Oh, wow.
Reveal looks just like Naomi.
It's so uncanny. It's such a trip.
Philip, my son.
Can we just give casting like?
Yeah, seriously, like a big round of applause.
Sure.
Like
Leon, we're gonna have a son. Like when I met Josiah, I was like, "Who is this son of mine? Where have you found it?" And the way they chose to reveal that being Naomi's son and how he is so radicalized in a way. And there's a really poignant line he says there.
This has always been a problem for our kind. Even our dreams are small.
Like, a lot of oppressed people cannot imagine a system outside of the one that they are oppressed by. And I think, you know, say what you will about Marco, I think a lot of people always want to paint him as the bad guy. But when you actually look at the way the Belters are oppressed and what he is doing to alleviate that oppression, you're like, well, if I was a Belter, I don't know, maybe I'd want someone fighting for me like that. And I think, again, it's always a question for me being a mixed race Black woman within the Black community. How do we alleviate our own oppression? Is it with radical measures? Is it with democratic measures? And I think what we get to see play out going into season 5 is the investigation of that. I think the response may be slightly different now to what it may have been 2 years ago. Oh,
I love this. It's so heartbreaking. He sings that song on the way out.
The execution dock.
I like that they're commenting on scenes they haven't been in.
Wow.
Man.
You know, just to speak to what the writers did with the adaptation of Ashford and what they did with David and collaborating with him to show this incredible journey of this man, going from being a pirate to being kind of an institutional OPA guy, and trying to push for the belt in the way that he felt was right, which just doesn't jive with the faction of the belt that is coming into the fore.
He was probably the Marco of his day. I always thought that, like, he was probably the one who everyone thought was crazy radical. And, you know, I think it's quite sad when Marco says to Philip, is Claes Ashford traitor to the belt? Because that's not his legacy. And I don't think that is ever the legacy he would have wanted to leave behind. But he's just dated, maybe, in his radicalization. And I love that play on it as well. Oh, I love this scene. This was a good one.
Oh, nice. It would have been cool if they put these cards like when it actually ended. Not over them talking. But anyway, good video. Good video. I thought it was going to be like a bunch of the actors, but I'm fine with having at least 2 of them. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So my final thoughts overall, in a general sense related to The Expanse and my plans. I'll share a little bit of that with you in a few minutes. Hang on. So, what'd you think of all of that? As I said before, I presume a large portion of you have already seen all these videos. This is probably maybe your umpteenth time watching someone else react to it. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But overall, I know for myself, as I had said in my reaction to episode 10 at the end, in the review takeaway portion, I had mentioned that, you know, now the floodgates are open. The ring gate is open for me to go through and binge watch everything related to The Expanse. So this is a starting point for me. I'm going to be watching a lot from the channel Alt-Shift-X. I like that channel, and there's a lot of really great explainer videos. If you know of other channels that you recommend that perhaps is underrated, let me know in the comment section. Just type the name of the channel and I will take note of it. And if you want me to react to a specific video related to The Expanse, I am open to find some time in my schedule to react to it and try to upload it in a timely fashion for you as well. So let me know that in the comment section as well. Overall, all that's left right now is for me to do my little episode ranking for season 5. And as I had said, I'm not going to rush on that. I plan to perhaps have it uploaded here on my YouTube channel sometime next week. So for the small, tiny handful of you maybe looking out for it, look out for it sometime next week. In the meantime, of course, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm very much looking forward to season 6. I have read mixed messages about when season 6 is going to premiere. One thread of info I read said that it's going to be airing sometime next spring. And someone else was saying it's going to air in December. Either way, I'll be ready to watch the episodes and I will upload my reaction to my YouTube channel. So don't you worry, I'll be keeping tabs on it on my end, but of course you're more than welcome to give me the heads up or the inside scoop if you are in the know in the comment section. Thanks again everyone for watching, and until my next upload related to The Expanse, hopefully sometime sooner than later, peace out. Thanks for watching. Check out my other videos and subscribe. You know you wanna.